Welcome everyone to the Rushmore Music first taping. My name is Ron Tyke Oliver. That's my middle name. The middle name not my middle name, but my nickname. I'm sorry. Um, nickname my mom gave me a long time ago. So you can call me Tyke. Everybody that knows me intimately calls me Tyke. So just call me Tyke. Um, Mount Rushmore or Rushmore music is a concept. Well, let me tell you a little bit about myself first of all. I'm a musician and a music producer, and not so much now because I'm getting older and don't do it as much, of course. So my number is retired like Jordan. Um, but Rushmore music was pretty much a concept that I was doing by myself. I found myself when I was having idle time and that kind of thing, I would type in, um, the four best of everything, of all the musical genres. And I found myself really enjoying that. Really enjoying that. By the way, say hello to TC, short for Trouble Clef. Trouble Clef, that's my sidekick there. You'll see him on every show. He's kind of my sidekick and tells me everything I need to know. Um, so Rushmore music was kind of born out of a need for wanting to discuss the different music genres and the best of all time in those music genres. So I found myself doing it by myself and was having a really good time with that. And so I decided to take it out to the public, and because I know music producers and musicians and historians, and that's what Rushmore music is for. Music producers, musicians, historians, and the passionate music lover. This is not for the novice. They can listen. They can even join in from time to time, but it has to be a person that's probably going to be in one of those categories and someone that really is passionate about music. Now, I don't know everything about music, but I'm super, super, super passionate about it. I study it. I study, how groups got together and how they came about. And I love pretty much all genres, although, I don't know everything about all genres. There's thousands of them. But the main ones and some of the subcategories in music, I'm pretty well versed in. And if I don't know about it, I want to know about it, which is one of the reasons why Rushmore music was born as well. We want to learn, we want to debate, we want to discuss the best of all time. And what makes Rushmore music so interesting is that, inevitably when you talk about, who's going to be on Mount Rushmore for some kind of music genre or something, inevitably somebody gets left off. And that's what makes it so cool because, and that's where the debate and the discussions come from because, let's face it, when you only have four slots. And so, when you start talking about who's the best, and you start talking about who deserves to be on that mountain, you're inevitably going to leave somebody out. And then you have to discuss and debate, well, how come this guy is off and how come this guy is on and that type of thing. So it's going to be really cool. We're going to be talking about all kinds of different subjects. Nothing I'll go pretty much by, how I'm feeling that day because, I listen to everything and love everything. So, if you go to my iPod, you'll see, everything from funk to jazz to soul to gospel to rock to classic rock to punk to country and that's just coming off the top of my head. Soundtracks and and movie soundtracks and traditional jazz, and it bounces around pretty good, because I'm very interested in music history and how music came about, and the groups that I love, and I love a lot of groups. So if you're a musician, a music producer, a historian, and very, very passionate about music, you're going to love Rushmore Music, and we want you to chime in. I am on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Just look up Call Me Tyke, and Tyke, by the way, not Tike, Tyke, like Little Tyke. And look for us on Instagram there, Call Me Tyke. Also Twitter, twitter.com, / Call Me Tyke. And on Facebook, just look up Rushmore Music, and you should be able to find us. Just putting that in the browser. So we're gonna probably start out with music icons. We're not gonna do that this show, but on our next show, we're definitely gonna talk about the top music icons of all time, and it's gonna be a great discussion. And right now, I'm not live, but we will eventually be going live. So if you do want to chime in on what I'm discussing on a particular subject, then you can always go to our social media, and you'll see a lot of that on there, and you can always comment. We really would appreciate it, and we want this thing to grow, and we think it definitely will grow, because we really want to give a platform to music producers and musicians all over the world, to have a fair way to discuss things and that type of thing. So, we're going to start with music icons. That'll be our next show. I just wanted to introduce myself. And like I said, go to our social media and check us out. And you should see the links down there. Also, we're going to start having T-shirts and hats that promote the discussion as well. So we really appreciate you chiming in on this first show. We're going to have many, 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 many more. And we're also going to get sponsors. I've already got some sponsors that they let me know. They said, listen, if you grow this thing, we're in, and we will help you promote it. So I really appreciate that. So you guys have a great night. I'll be back. Look for us this week. And you do well, and God bless. Peace out.